We are live. Welcome to high school basketball. High school basketball is back. Franklin and Holy Names. Right now, with 3:47 left to go in the first quarter, Franklin is up 5-2. Welcome to Rainier Avenue Radio and our coverage of high school basketball. Boy, the last time that we did this, it was in Yakima, and we came back down to Tacoma for the state championships, and that was the last sporting event for the year. We had football this year, but now we've got basketball back again, and that's exciting. So here we go with 3:47 left here to go in the first quarter. Holy Names brings the ball up. Anna Laboda with it out on top. Drives on the right side. Throws the pass over, finds it inside the lane for a 12-footer that hits the bottom of the net, and that's Lauren Morrow with the bucket. Franklin quickly back up the other way. Shanice Larry with the ball, passes over to Shanice Reed. Shanice Reed hits the bucket, making it 7-4 now. Franklin up. Aaliyah Docker. Shot put up, doesn't go, rebounded by the Quakers. Amelia Corona White, ball into the front court to Araya Reed. Down low and a pass up and in. The bucket is good for Sophie Angelo. Holy Names now brings the ball across the front court. Aaliyah Docker over to the right side, and we've got a call. And everybody's masked up. Players are masked up. The refs are masked up. We are masked up. 9-4 now with 2:42 here to go in the first quarter. Holy Names with the ball. Looking to bring the ball in. Pass finally does get in to Ning Maxon. Shot goes up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Amelia Corona Wright. Front court pass is tipped away. Lauren Morrow with it. Open in the corner for a three. Shot is missed. That was Ning Maxon. Back in the front court, and I think that we're going to have an out-of-bounds play. Welcome to high school basketball. Franklin and Holy Names. 2:13 here to go in the first quarter, 9-4. Franklin on top. Aaliyah Docker. Aaliyah Doctor, actually, with the ball in the front court. She's trapped. They get the ball in the corner for a three-point shot that's up and good. Bucket by Lauren Morrow. Quickly in the front court, Franklin. Shanice Larry, the ball is stolen away. And Franklin gets it back, and it ends up being knocked out of bounds. So Franklin will retain possession. And we have a number 5 for Franklin, and I'm not sure who that is. I'll find out for you, though. Corona White with the ball. The number 5, three-point shot off the glass and in. Bucket for number 5 on Franklin. So that's Araya Reed. There we go. The shot put up by Morrow on the other side. Doesn't go. Battle inside for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds, and Morrow got tangled up with Julia Cosby. And they're going to call that out on Franklin. So Morrow will inbounds the ball for Holy Names. As soon as the ref gets it to her. So Reed goes out for Franklin, and Shanice Reed comes back in. Little inside skip pass goes out of bounds, intended for Morrow. Franklin will get possession. Franklin up 12-6. Shanice Reed with the ball in backcourt. Walks it up. Shanice Larry back to Shanice Reed. Back to Larry. Thinks about a three. Ball back out on top now. And Shanice Reed drives to the left side. Finds an open shot for a three-point shot. And the ball is in the bottom of the net. Sophia Abdurrahman with the three-point shot, making it 15-6 now with 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Franklin on top by 9. Pass is stolen away. Franklin has it. Looks like it's stolen back. It is stolen back into the front court now. Aaliyah Doctor. Doctor fires a pass over to Nina Maxson. Shot goes up, doesn't go. Looks like it's tipped out of bounds, and that's going to be Franklin possession with 6.8 seconds left. Ball is inbounded to Shanice Reed. Weaves her way up court. Fires up a 30-foot three-point shot. Hits off the backboard. Doesn't go. So here at the end of 1. Franklin, 15. And Holy Name, 6. High school basketball. Mr. Bellis.
Mr. B.
Hey, we were doing football. Now we're inside. Of course, the weather's nice. It seems like we'd rather be outside.
Yeah. It's a little chilly out there, though, so it's a little warm in here.
You got anything to report for us?
Right now, we are trying to track the Garfield West Seattle game. It's in progress at the moment. Nothing's being reported to us, unfortunately. But we would like to tell you that we will be broadcasting live from Chief Self tomorrow when they host Rainier Beach. That's at 5:45 for girls basketball. And tomorrow you can also check out Cleveland at Eastside Catholic, Bishop Blanchette versus Seattle Prep, Roosevelt versus Lakeside, and Ballard versus Nathan Hale, Ingram versus Lincoln, all taking part girls basketball tomorrow at 5:45 while we broadcast at Chief Self.
All right. Well, it feels good to be back here again. I am a Quaker alumni. Quakers up 15-6. I will be impartial. No problem there. Just looking forward to basketball again. And you can see here with the camera that the seats are spread apart. The players are wearing masks. The referees are wearing masks. Everybody in here is masked up. There's a few folks in here. I can probably count them. I'm going to say there's 15, maybe 20. We are all sitting on one side of the bleachers, and the teams are sitting on the other side as the bleachers are pulled back. So Holy Names will inbound the basketball. Kaylin Moore gets it into Aaliyah Doctor. We've got a foul called. So Doctor's going to actually it's Morrow who will inbounds the ball. Gets it into Doctor. Doctor in backcourt. Comes across the half-court line. Pass over to Morrow. Morrow drops it down low. High off the glass. Shot doesn't go from Keely Doctor. Shanice Reed back in the front court. Over to Reed. Thinks about three. Doesn't take it, but does get the ball over for a three-point shot that is good. And that's Sharkle Tucker. And Morrow from the right side for Holy Name. Shot doesn't go. Rebound and a shot put up from outside the three-point line. That shot doesn't go. Battle for the rebound inside, and Franklin hustles, but Shanice Reed stepped on the line, and so that will give the ball to Holy Names. Morrow inbounds the ball. Comes into Keely Doctor. And Keely Doctor steps on the baseline. And that's going to turn the ball back over to Franklin. Franklin with an 18-6 lead. Araya Reed, the ball in the front court defended by Doctor. Pass over to the cross court to Shanice there. Shot put up from the outside, and another three-point shot by Charcoal Tucker. So we've got a timeout here. Referees are gonna. Actually, that's not Tucker. Let's see here who. That's Maxine Sarmiento that hit those last two three-point shots. And we're working out the roster situation here. Doctor with the ball gets it inside. Morrow has it for a nice little pass inside for a layup. It's going to make it 21-8. Ball quickly back into front court for Franklin. Again, Sarmiento's open, doesn't take the three, drives to the hoop this time, lays it up with the left hand, doesn't go off the front of the rim. Franklin with the rebound. Reed back out on top to Shanice Reed. They're working the ball around the perimeter. Shanice Reed outside, puts up a deep three-point shot. It doesn't go. Holy names with the rebound. And Aaliyah Doctor's fouled. For Holy Names. 21-8, 5:59 here to go in the first half. Basketball is back. Ball is inbounded to Doctor. Doctor with the pass off to Morrow, and Morrow drives on the right side, puts it up off the rim, off the glass, and the end. 21-10 now. Araya Reed in the front court. Ball is in the corner on the left side. Three-point shot is up and good, and Franklin right now is Sophia Abdurrahman hits a shot, is smoking from the three-point line. And Holy Names, ball goes out of bounds as Kaya Washington was skating the sideline and fell down. So Franklin with the ball again, and a 14-point lead. Araya Reed drives on the right side, and the ball ends up in the hands. Amelia Corona-White with the bucket. 26-10 now. Pass is almost stolen. And Doctor looking for the pass down low. And Shanice Reed with the ball again. Tries to fire a pass down low. And a nice look and a nice feed inside and a bucket to Corona-White. 28-10 it should be now. The scoreboard doesn't reflect that yet, but it will here very shortly. Aaliyah Doctor with the ball. And I think that we're going to have a charge over the middle as Kaylin Moore called for the offensive foul for Holy Names. Welcome back to high school basketball. Corona-White with the ball across the half-court line, back into the front court, over to Araya Reed. Gets a pass down low. Got a con, and down in the corner, back out on top, Araya Reed. Franklin working the ball around the perimeter. They finally drop it down low, and a nice shot up and good for Sophia Abdurrahman. Nice ball movement from Franklin that time. Nina Maxon with the ball in the corner, thinking about a three. Does finally take the three, bounces off the rim, and that's Kaylin Moore. Rebounded by Morrow inside. Morrow shot bounces off the rim. That one doesn't go. Shot put back up, this time by Keely Doctor. That shot doesn't go. It's blocked, actually, but I think we're going to get a foul call. So that will be in the act of shooting, and that's going to send Keely Doctor to the line. First shot. Bounces off the back of the rim, doesn't go. 30-10, Franklin on top. Keely Doctor's second shot. That one again bounces off the rim and doesn't go. Corona Wright with the rebound. Ball in the front court to Rainier Reed. Rainier Reed sets up the offense for Franklin. Corona Wright on the outside. Fires a cross-court pass over to Rainier Reed. Franklin moving the ball around the perimeter. Another three-point shot is good for Franklin. Maxine Sarmiento is hot like the 4th of July. Three-point shot put up. That one rolls in and out for Holy Names, Kaya Washington. Shanice Reed now with the ball in the front court, and Franklin with a 33-10 lead. Sarmiento open again at the three-point line, puts up another three-point shot. This time it doesn't go. Ball rebounded by Kaylin Moore. Kaylin Moore in the front court. Finds Morrow for a three-pointer. Morrow shot misses everything. Rebounded by Corona Wright. Rainier Reed in the front court. Corona Wright with the three. Bounces off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. Ball rebounded again by Kaylin Moore, the junior, in the front court. Loose ball picked up and a drive to the hoop. I think we're going to have a foul call, and that's probably going to be on a Rainier Reed on the pass. So we got a couple substitutes coming back in the game now for two for Holy Names. And Sarmiento, the sharpshooter, goes out and takes a break. Pass inside to Keely Doctor. Doctor tries to drop it back off. It ends up going between the legs and out of bounds. So that'll be given back over to Franklin. Corona Wright with the ball. Rainier Reed thinks about a three, doesn't take it. Corona Wright again with the ball. It's Franklin, nice ball movement. Rainier Reed takes a couple steps inside. Shot is blocked from behind. Nice block, no foul there from Lauren Morrow. Just a nice block from behind. Shanice Reed now with the ball on top. Drives on the right side, puts up a little runner in the lane from 6 feet. Goes in. 35-10 now, Franklin. Quickly down the other way. Three-point shot put up by Nina Maxson. Doesn't go. Franklin's coming down. Reed with the ball over to Shanice Reed. So you have Araya Reed and Shanice Reed on the fast break. Shanice tried to put it back to Araya and knocked out of bounds, so Franklin will retain possession. Ball comes into Corona Wright. Sets the offense. And the pass inside intended for Raylan Siani Maliga. Three-point shot put up by Doctor, doesn't go. That was Aaliyah Doctor. And we got a timeout on the floor, so with the minute and 3 seconds left, Franklin with a 25-point lead, up 35-10 over Holy Names. Mr. Bellis, I don't know that we're going to have anything to report, but how you feeling about basketball?
It's good to have it back.
It is good to have it back. And we're going to be taking this, Mr. Bellis, all the way through, again, what will be the playoffs and then ultimately the Metro League Championship, which the Metro League has represented well in state. So when we get to the Metro League Championship, Mr. Bellis, we're probably going to be dealing with the two best teams in the state.
More than likely. I'm sure some people in the east side of the state are going to say, well, what about us? Yeah. But, you know. But, yeah, right here at Rainier Avenue Radio, we're going to be doing double duty here in a couple of weeks, baseball and basketball. Same time.
Yeah,
same time.
Starting up on the 10th, we'll be doing baseball. Yeah, we're going to be like ESPN almost.
Almost. And all the other shows we do, too, that are different.
So with 1:03 left, both teams back out on the court now. Franklin inbounding the ball into the game is Leslie Maliga. Corona Wright with the ball. Finds Reed down low. Reed takes it back outside. Wasn't happy about what she had in there. Shanice Reed now thinks about a three. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody's going to shoot it. Shanice Reed does. Bounces off the back rim. Franklin with the rebound, though. Araya Reed back out on top. Franklin working the ball around the perimeter. The Holy Names in the zone. The pass is stolen away from Raylan Shiana Maliga. Holy Names comes down, throws it out of bounds. The ball will go back to Franklin with 15 seconds left. So it looks like we've got another timeout on the court. And our sponsor, Providence Elder Place Pace, is a proud sponsor of this particular game, committed to partnering with residents to create an individual lifestyle. Schedule a visit today to learn more. The Elder Place Pace program. We'll tell you a bit more about that. Back to basketball here. Leslie Maliga bringing the ball inbounds, gets it to Araya Reed. 13 seconds down the clock shot. Reed quickly into front court. Corona White with it, 7 seconds to go. They're trying to set something up. Saliga gets it, drives in the lane, drops a pass down low. Got 2 seconds on the shot clock. The pass was stolen away by Doctor. And so at halftime, Franklin 35, Holy Names 10. As we kick off the basketball season here, we got cheerleaders. We've got basketball.
Hello. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm just loose. Yeah, they're doing their thing, Tony.
Yeah. Good to be back out here again. And then, as you mentioned, we'll be bringing the Chief Self.
Correct.
And Rainier Beach games, both boys and girls tomorrow. And then on Friday, we'll be at Garfield for Eastside Catholic in Garfield, which should be a pretty good matchup there as well for both boys and girls.
Yes, both of those teams are always up in the top. I know Garfield for the boys, they're defending champs, and they've been for the past year and a half, longer than any other defending champ, I'm sure, in high school's history.
Yeah, with the time between games. And the girls won the championship as well.
Oh, okay. Well, then they got that same tenure.
As a matter of fact, I know that there were hopes were really high that Eastside Catholic girls and boys might make it, but the girls had a fantastic season and ended up being defeated there. But Malia Samuel, freshman, was named the MVP of the league for Eastlake.
Solid.
Eastside Catholic last year.
Okay.
So yeah, again, Daniel, not a smaller arena than football, but again, a few fans allowed in the game, but it's still kind of weirdly quiet in here when you're used to people making noise and cheering. And if I drop my pen, I can probably hear it.
I just get this feeling, Tony, that as the season goes, it might get a little bit louder.
Yeah.
COVID or no COVID, it just, as soon as we get closer to the playoffs, we just care more.
I can definitely see that happen. I wonder, Mr. Bellis, what they're going to do for fans as COVID is surging in some areas.
That's true. I think Pierce right now is on a phase. They've gone down to phase 2. King remains at phase 3, but the rumors continue that at any moment King could go back to phase 2 as well.
So if you or a family member are 55, you're watching this game or over, and you need nursing home level care but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. Their program centers in the Rainier Valley and throughout Seattle and King County offer healthcare, housing, transportation, social, and recreational activities. There are no copays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE specializes in serving those with chronic health conditions, including diabetes, kidney disease, heart disease, and dementia. For over 25 years, this program has kept seniors out of nursing homes, assisting family members caring for elderly loved ones, and working to keep the most vulnerable members of our community healthy in their homes. If you want more information, call 206-320-5325. Again, that's 206-320-5325. Or visit providence.org/elder place.
Yes, and shouts out to all the grandparents checking out their daughters in today's game. Go get yourself checked at Providence.
Yep. Make it happen.
And go ahead and shout out your daughter there in the comments section on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch while you're at it.
Make that happen as well.
Show the love.
So we're at halftime, and what would normally happen, Daniel, is the teams would go into the locker room.
Right.
But that is not the case now. So both teams kind of just remain on the sideline. And
yeah, we are looking here on the camera at Holy Names. We are literally almost in the huddle, it looks like.
And that would be the expert handiwork of Taylor Corrine.
It's an interesting arrangement that we got going on here, Tony. Holy Names was like very close together, whereas Franklin continues to they continue to sit apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different, obviously COVID, but it's a different strategy on how you're going to handle your halftime.
Well, Mr. Bellis, and the other thing about it is each school is probably going to be a little different as well.
Of course.
When we go into the gymnasium, I know when we go to Garfield, we're going to have to leave after the game with the teams, and then come back in when they it'll be the same deal. The boys can't come in until the girls leave.
Okay.
So the girls are going to have to completely leave, and then we'll have to leave and then come back in with the boys. I'm not sure. I haven't been told that we have to leave after this game, but we'll see. But the got to hand it to Metro League. They did a great job with football of keeping everybody healthy. I think they only had 3 COVID incidents, and not sure if it was really COVID, and that was later in the season.
Correct. Yes, I think both West Seattle and Rainier Beach were unfortunately affected.
So we got about 4 minutes here to go before we start the second half.
Tony, we're celebrating a 4th birthday right now.
Yes, we are.
We have a special video for everyone that we can share.
All right, let's do it.
Rainier Avenue Radio World, celebrating 4 years of broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in the interest of South Seattle and surrounding communities. Hey, it's Tony B, and yes, I'm excited to share with you that April 1st is our birthday. This one is our 4th of amplifying the diverse voices in our communities, broadcasting community events, providing award-winning instructional classes to youth and adults, supporting our music communities in all genres and forms, hosting critical conversations, and making sure that we are who you are. 2020 provided us with the opportunities to meet the needs of our communities. Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to have provided our communities with the most comprehensive coverage of how the coronavirus did and continues to impact our communities. And so, for our birthday, on behalf of our amazing staff, volunteers, and show hosts, to all of our contributors, supporters, listeners, and viewers, thank you. Thank you for your support and patience while we were trying to figure out this internet and broadcasting media thing 4 years ago. Thank you to our youth students who took our courses in interdisciplinaries like communication, journalism, multimedia, math and coding, adult digital literacy, social media analytics, beat making, film, photography, and of course, broadcast. Thank you for staying with us even when we made mistakes. You know that when we provide opportunities for you to share your voice, thoughts, issues, concerns, and talents, then we look at that as growing together. As the African proverb says, that is how we will go far. We have grown, and you've grown with us. We have over 80 shows hosted or produced by members of our communities. And all of this during a pandemic. But that is one reason why we do exist. As a true grassroots organization that started out broadcasting out of a study room in the Columbia City Library, we formed alliances with groups like the HCAACD, worked with city government, private developers, and a variety of arts organizations to promote sustainable art space, land acquisition, and ownership for arts organizations. I'm sure many were shocked when we leased 3 properties in the heart of Columbia City, providing our community members with business opportunities for a hair salon, barbershop, recording studio, rental hall, youth concert and celebration space, artist residency, and an art gallery, among the other multiple uses. We are continuing that growth as we move towards ownership of property in the Central District and in land acquisition in South Seattle's Columbia City to preserve the historical and cultural artistic integrity of our communities and ensure that independent voices continue to be heard. So for those of you who have found out about us recently, we thank you on our birthday for allowing us to broadcast our community-created content however and wherever you listen and watch. If you'd like to make a birthday donation to Rainier Avenue Radio, it would be much appreciated. Yes, times are tough, so any amount would be greatly appreciated. You will see the results. Here's how you can donate. You can go to our website at rainieravenueradio.world and go to the donate page. You can Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio. You can send a check to Rainier Avenue Radio, P.O. Box 18774, Seattle, Washington, 98118. You can donate to Shunpike, which is our fiscal agent. Just indicate that your contribution is for Rainier Avenue Radio. Shunpike is the 501c3 nonprofit agency that provides independent art groups like ours in Washington State services, resources, and opportunities. Once again, happy birthday to us at Rainier Avenue Radio .world. We are your community radio station. We will continue to provide you with community-created content, broadcast live from our communities, and of course, we'll bring you high school sports like nobody else can. Join us in celebration. Rainier Avenue Radio .world.
And we are back live here starting the second half. Franklin with the ball up 35-10. Pass intended for Corona Wright from Araya Reed. Cross court goes out of bounds. That's going to get the ball to Holy Names. Nina Maxon is going to inbound the ball to Aaliyah Doctor. Doctor's looking at a trap. Ball over to Anna Laboda. Shot from the right wing is up and good by Julia Cosby, the senior. Franklin back down the other way, Corona Wright. As Franklin tries to break down that zone. Araya Reed on the top now. Back over to Shanice Reed. The Reeds play catch. Shanice Reed drugs on the left side to the hoop, puts up a 12-foot shot from the baseline, doesn't go. Quickly back up the other way, Nina Maxon. Maxon drives on the right side. Ball is stolen away. And a nice little drop-off pass to Araya Reed from Sophia Abdurrahman. 37-13 now, Franklin. Doctor gets the ball in the front court. Tries to pass over to Nina Maxon. Shot from inside, it does not go. Shanice Reed, 1-on-3, goes behind the back, almost loses the ball out of bounds. Whips a nice pass down to Abdurrahman, stolen away though. Back in the front court comes Doctor. Doctor off the glass and banks it in. And that would be Aaliyah Doctor. Should I say the doctor is in?
She got the patience.
That's even better. 37-15 now. Franklin on top. And Franklin with the ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock as Shanice Reed surveys the field. Corona Wright with it. Back to Araya Reed. Araya Reed puts up a three-point shot in. Ruddles about the rim and drops through the net. 40-15 now for Franklin. And I think we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And the Quakers are cooking with grease, Mr. Bellis.
You can say that Reed read that play well. We got puns for days here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Big puns. So Franklin up 40-15 in as we kick off the basketball season. And man, it seemed like this took forever coming. D-Money, you know, we were up in Yakima for a week doing 1A and 2A basketball. And as you remember, talked to a couple kids from Lindbergh this morning when we were doing our Best Starts for Kids.
Correct. Yeah.
Program. And we're going to get them on to talk about what they are doing with the Public Health Seattle King County. Holy Names again with the ball. We've got a foul called. So Anna Laboda had the ball knocked away, but they will retain possession. Morrow will inbound the ball. Gets it down low to Doctor. Almost loses it. Julia Cosby with it. Back to Doctor. And Franklin in the zone. Cosby now out on top. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Cosby drives the left side, puts it up with the left hand, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Franklin. Araya Reed drives, does not get the bucket, but a foul is called. And a nice outlet pass there from Maya Jones. So Araya Reed at the line. First shot is up, bounces off the front of the rim, hits off the backboard, falls harmlessly to the hardwood. One more shot left. Araya Reed bends her knees. Shot goes up. That one bounces off, doesn't go. Rebounded by Cosby, or actually into the game now, Genesis Hopkins. The pass is stolen away and the layup is missed. Aaliyah Doctor with the ball in the front court. And that pass is knocked away by Shanice Reed. So Holy Names will retain possession, bring the ball in on the far baseline from us, but right in front of their bench. Kaya Washington with it. Ball is thrown away, skipped out of bounds, and so Franklin will get possession again with 40-15 lead with 4:41 to go. Corona White over to Reed. Franklin works the ball around the perimeter outside the three-point line. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Maya Jones gets the ball inside. Shot doesn't go from the left elbow. Quickly up in the front court is Morrow. Aaliyah Doctor with it now. Finds it into the corner. Back to Doctor out on top. Nice pass down low to Morrow. And Holy Names with a crisp passing. And Lauren Morrow gets the bucket. Shanice Reed with a deep three-point shot that doesn't go. Rebounded by Holy Names quickly in the front court. Cosby. Cosby fires a shot. Cosby's shot goes. So a couple buckets now from Holy Names as they start to heat up. 3:40 here to go in the third quarter. 40-19 Franklin. A couple buckets by Holy Names chipping away at that score. Jones with it. Corona White shot doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Genesis Hopkins, a freshman. Cosby with the ball on the right side outside the three-point line. Pass to Doctor. Doctor shot bounces around, doesn't go. Rebounded by Morrow. Shot is put up that does not go. and that was a Genesis Hopkins. So Hopkins will go to the line on the foul. And Hopkins gets in the game, and right away you hear me calling the name of the freshman. So Genesis Hopkins, if your parents are out there listening, they're proud of you right now. And hits the first shot, bottom of the net. Next shot by Hopkins. That one's good too. Good looking free throw shooter there. Franklin with the Corona right, back out to Reed. "12 seconds on the shot clock. Abdurrahman. Corona right with the deep three, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Kyle Washington. And in the backcourt, double team, and it looks like Holy Name's going to call a timeout as the ball was tied up in the backcourt. And 6 unanswered points here by Holy Names makes it 40-21. Mr. Bellis, what we got going on?
We also have some girls softball currently in action right now. We're waiting on some scores that they started at 4 p.m. Bishop Blanchette playing Holy Names currently. Roosevelt's playing Ballard, and Nathan Hale is playing against Ingram. We're waiting on those scores, and as soon as they're reported to us, we'll report them to you.
All right. Rainier Avenue Radio, excited to bring you high school basketball once again. And, I said this earlier, but if you're 55 or older, you might want to check out Providence Elder Place. Committed to partnering with residents to create an individual lifestyle. Schedule a visit with them today. Doctor into the front court tomorrow for Holy Names. Pass down low to Genesis Hopkins. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Maya Jones. Out to Araya Reed, who brings the ball across the half-court line. And again, Franklin sets up the offense. Corona right open for the three. Doesn't take it. Sarmiento back in the game, who was drilling three-pointers in the first half. Pass to Maya Jones. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shot goes up. But Maya Jones doesn't go. Rebounded inside. And a nice rebound and putback by Sophia Abdurrahman. Stopped that 6-point run by Holy Names, and Genesis Hopkins gets the pass down low and fouled by Maya Jones. So they'll take the ball to the left of the backboard underneath. So Lauren Morrow will bring it in. Throws it all the way in the backcourt. Julia Cosby goes back and grabs it, streaks into the front court. Morrow with an open shot just inside the three-point line, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Araya Reed. Nice pass down low. And that was Maya Jones passing the ball to Sophia Abdurrahman. A nice look and a layup off the glass. 44-21 now with 1:02 left here in the third quarter. Holy Name's Kyle Washington. With the ball ends up back to Aaliyah Doctor. Aaliyah Doctor down low. Cosby in the corner. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Shot put up by Doctor doesn't go. Rebound is put up and in by Genesis Hopkins, the freshman. Count it and one. So I think this freshman's going to get more time and buries another free throw for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 31 seconds on the shot clock. A 8-second difference on the game clock and the shot clock. Ball out of bounds, and so Franklin loses it, and Holy Name's going to have an opportunity to maybe dig into that lead a little bit before we start the fourth quarter. Morrow with the ball in the front court to Kyle Washington. Washington finds an open Cosby in the corner. Three doesn't go. Ball rebounded. Shot put up. And a three-pointer does go for Kyle Washington. 3 seconds left. A deep three put up by Sarmiento. Almost at the cue at the half court. Inside, and Sarmiento's three, nothing but net. I told you she was hot like fire. So at the end of three, Franklin leading by 20, 47-27. Exciting basketball action. We got basketball back again, and we're going to take it to D-Money.
Thank you, Tony B. In boys basketball action, which we will be broadcasting right after with the O'Day Franklin game at 7:30. Also in action, Garfield playing West Seattle. Tomorrow, we'll be broadcasting live on Rainier Avenue Radio, the Rainier Beach Chief Self at 7:30. And Cleveland will play Eastside Catholic. Bishop Blanchette will play Seattle Prep. Roosevelt against Lakeside. And Ballard against Nathan Hale. All those games 7:30 tomorrow while we broadcast the Rainier Beach Chief Self game.
All right, so it's about to heat up. We have basketball back. So that's cool. That's fun. We would have been wrapping up the basketball season here. I think started on time. So we got a lot of exciting spring action for you. We're also going to be bringing you baseball. And who knows, we may try to sneak another sport in there as well. Or track and field or something.
Tennis? Tennis, anyone?
Julia Cosby inbounds the ball. Gets it into number 33, who we don't have on our roster. Back to Lauren Morrow, who almost loses the ball. Drops it down low to Hopkins. Back out to Morrow on top. Morrow puts up a shot with the right hand that goes in with left and put the shot up with the right hand. Count it and one. And Morrow's free throw bounces hard off the back rim. Grabbed by Hopkins. Looks like we're going to have a held ball there, and we'll see which way the possession arrow is pointing, and it's going to go to Franklin. It's 47-29 now. Franklin in front by 18. Leslie Maliga inbounds the ball to Shanice Reed. Shanice Larry in the game now as well. And Sarmiento open from three, but doesn't pull the pass in and looked like she was ready to fire, but before she caught the ball. So it's going to be ball out to Holy Names. They get the ball into front court quickly. Kyle Washington. Washington over to Nina Maxson. And Genesis Hopkins down low. Fakes left, goes right. Puts a shot up off the glass. It doesn't go. And we'll have a foul called on the rebound, and that's going to be against Franklin. So Holy Names will retain possession, down 18. With 7 minutes to go here. Not impossible. A little discussion going on here. So the The referee having a conversation, the coach, they're pointing. And here we go. Ball ends up in the hands of Kyle Washington. And 33, who we don't have the name for the number. So right now, she's going to be 33. Franklin with the ball back out on top. Shanice Reed over to Sarmiento. Sarmiento pulls up. Shot is short. Lauren Morrow grabs a rebound, gets it in the front court to Kaya Washington. Washington fires a three, hits the side of the backboard, doesn't go. Ball's on the floor. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball again. As Shanice Reed hits the floor, gets tied up. Yes, I think we have a foul call because the last possessioner was in the favor, Franklin. Sarmiento again fires a three. This one doesn't go. Ball again rebounded by 33, looking for somebody to get it to. Does get it over to Washington. Washington finds Morrow just inside the three-point line. Shot doesn't go. Genesis Hopkins grabs the rebound over a player, goes back up to the rim. And where was this freshman at the start of the game? 47-31 now, and back within 16 with 5:44 to go. Player is tied up, drives to the hoop, and called for a charging foul is Raylin Sayana Moliga. So Holy Names with a chance to possibly get back into this game here with the bucket.
Can I get a rewind on that name?
Raylin Sayana Moliga.
Love that name.
So it looked like we're having a discussion about substitutions as Franklin wants to bring a bunch of players back into the game. Sophia Abdurrahman and Araya Reed and Maya Jones all will enter back into the game now that Holy Name just cut into that lead. And actually going to apply a little backcourt pressure. Ball comes into Aaliyah Doctor. Doctor to Cosby. Cosby into front court, drives all the way to the hoop, finds an open Kyle Washington, overshoots the hoop, battle for the rebound. Ball ends up in the hand of Cosby. That shot doesn't go. Kyle Washington ends up with it. Back to Cosby out on top as she receives it, saves it from going out of bounds. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Cosby stops at the elbow, pulls up. Kyle Washington from three, overshoots the rim again. Holy Names with the rebound. Aaliyah Doctor back to Washington, thinks about another three, drives to the hoop instead, backs back out, puts up a three, overshoots the rim. Shanice Reed with the rebound. Up in the front court, behind her back, slows it back down, and Araya Reed's going to set up the offense and use a little bit of clock here with a 16-point lead. Maya Jones-Franklin with nice ball movement. Shanice Reed in the left elbow at the left corner for three. Hits the bucket and lead back up to 19 now for Franklin. Quickly up the right side. Aaliyah Doctor into Lauren Morrow. Morrow hits a nice little nifty 12-footer inside the key. Nice play there from Holy Names. Maya Jones under the hoop. Reverse layup. Oh! From underneath the basket with the right hand. Maya Jones. 52-33. Lauren Morrow drives on the right side, spins, loses the ball, gets it back. Out on top to Cosby. Cosby with three. Doesn't go. Morrow loses the rebound. Maya Jones grabs it, hits Shanice, saves it in bounds. Saves it to Doctor. Kaya Jones open from the right corner for three. Shoots, doesn't get it. Ball is rebounded again by Holy Names. Lauren Morrow goes up. Foul's going to be called on Araya Reed, and that's going to send the Morrow to the line. 52-33, Franklin in front. 3:26 here to go in the game. Morrow's shot does not go. So get another one. No, second shot. That one drops. It's true. And as Rhea Reed tries to bring the ball in the front court, pass is knocked out of bounds by Morrow. Amda Rockman brings it in. Again, Franklin with nice movement. Verona right drives, puts it up. Shot is blocked by Morrow. 10 seconds on the shot clock as Franklin gets it back. Shanice Reed with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Reed drives, puts a shot up that doesn't go. That one's blocked as well. Keely Doctor with the ball to Leah Doctor. And working on the right side there is Kaylin Moore. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Leah Doctor drops the pass down low to Moore. Bunch of Franklin players down there just surround Moore. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of a Franklin player. So with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, Holy Names will bring it in. They're going to have to get a shot up. Doctor does. Hits off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. Moore with the rebound. Ball is knocked away. Holy Names gets it back. Moore with the shot. Doesn't go. Again, a rebound, this time by Morrow. Morrow puts the shot back up, fouled again, and so Morrow's going to go to the line. So Franklin been leading pretty much all game, but no quit in Holy Names as they got down and fought back within 16. This shot by Morrow is good. Opportunity to once again slice into that lead to 16, and she does. So with 2:11 here to go, Holy Names again. This time they're applying the press. Maya Jones drives on the right side. Shanice Reese puts a shot up that doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Morrow, almost knocked away, is knocked away. We're going to have a held ball. And so the held ball will result in Holy Names retaining possession. They'll get the ball at the near side to us, their left side. Ball comes into Cosby. Cosby defended by Shanice Reed. Cosby drives on the right side, pulls up for an 8-footer, bounces, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded and saved by Holy Names. Morrow is open from the right elbow. Morrow sinks the shot. And we've got a 14-point lead here with the minute 37 seconds to go. Franklin up by 14. It's not impossible. It could happen. I've seen more happen with less time. Rainier Avenue Radio, your home for Metro League sports. After a wonderful football season, O'Day, which started off the season with a loss to Eastside Catholic and then a loss to Seattle Prep, got it together and steamrolled into the championship game where they essentially won what was the Metro League championship over the same Seattle Prep team that had defeated them earlier in the season. And Daniel, you remember that was quite a game. Time was running out, 53 seconds. Braden Smith leads his team downfield. They scored the touchdown and then decided to go for two with no time on the clock for the win and get the two. And beat O'Day for the first time in 41 years.
And they could have played it safe. They could have took it to overtime, but they went for 2 and 1.
So full court pressure is going to be applied by Holy Names, down 14. Ball comes into Araya Reed over to Shanice Reed in backcourt. And we've got the backcourt rule now. They didn't have that last year in girls basketball, but they do get the ball across in the front court. 1:25 left for Franklin, and Shanice Reed brings it back out, and they're going to run a little clock. Maya Jones with the little runner that bounces, doesn't go. And a nice attempt at a save by Shanice Reed, but Holy Names will get possession. Ball comes into Cosby in backcourt, defended by Araya Reed. Cosby pulls up for a 3 that rolls in and out, doesn't go. Ball is rebounded by Keely Doctor. Drives on the baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called. And so with that foul, Keely Doctor is going to get the opportunity to make the first one. Does that, she'll get a second one. Could bring this to within 10, but or 12. First shot doesn't go, so it doesn't matter, and my math was wrong. Could have brought it to within 12. Maya Jones with the ball in front court over to Shanice Reed on the left side. Goes out of bounds, and a blocking foul is going to be called with 41 seconds left. And so Franklin will take the ball out on the baseline, their own baseline. Ball into Maya Jones, back out on top as Franklin whips the ball around the perimeter. Shanice Reed with it. Holy Names. Shot is blocked. Holy Names with the ball. Lauren Morrow loses it out of bounds with 25 seconds left, so Franklin will get it back. And Araya Reed walks the ball in the front court. Not a lot of pressure. 16 seconds left. And so I think that we'll just, nope, and Holy Names comes out. Leah Doctor says, no, I'm not going to just give it to you. And so backs off now with 2 seconds left. And there's your final buzzer as we see O'Day walking into the gym, Coach Jason Kerr. And your final score at our first game of the year. Franklin, 52. Holy Names, 38. Coming up next, we'll have the Franklin Boys Quakers and the O'Day Boys Fighting Irish right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Before we go to break, I'm going to check in with D Money and see if we've got any news to report for you.
Oh, actually, we do. At half for Garfield, West Seattle. Garfield is of West Seattle, 33-16 for girls basketball. And we are awaiting the scores on some girls softball games. Bishop Blanchette versus Holy Names, Roosevelt versus Ballard, and Nathan Hale versus Ingram.
All right. Well, again, a great way to start this off. Mr. Bellis, Franklin comes out hot from the three-point line, builds up a big lead. Holy Names finally got settled in and chipped away at that lead, but Franklin held on for a 14-point win, 52-38. Coming up next, we'll have O'Day versus Franklin right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. It's going to be about 30 minutes, and we'll be back. Thanks for joining us.